This is What's Wild in New Hampshire by wildlife biologist Eric Orff. Hey, look what Dan Bergeron, New Hampshire Fish and Game wildlife biologist, deer project leader, and supervisor at the New Hampshire Fish and Game Department, has sent me an email this morning with this year's deer kill numbers to date. Well, the date is actually through October 17th. These numbers do not include the youth weekend, which was just yesterday and Saturday, the 23rd and 24th. So these numbers are through October 17th. How does Dan get these numbers? Well, Fish and Game is a team, so it's team conservation officers that on usually a Sunday evening will call into the registration stations and get a number. So it's the total number of deer registered at that deer check station. This is not broken out by method, by archery or muzzleloader or youth. It's simply the total number of deer that registration station has checked. So let's read what Dan has to say here. All right, Dan, October 25th from Dan Bergeron, Game Program Supervisor. The deer killed through October 17th. So this is through October 17th. Let me straighten it out with comparison to this point in past seasons and compared to the previous 8 years. These are estimated based on the deer registrations, which I just said. So this year's take, 2021, is 1,772, represents a decrease of 20 from the 2020 season at this same point. However, remember that last year was the fourth highest total harvest on record. This year, harvest to date is tracking slightly below 10% the 10-year average. Harvest remains up significantly from 2010, when only 887 deer were taken, when the September archery season was bucks only. So yes, so these numbers are through October 17th, coming from the deer registration stations. So listen, hunters, I hope when you stop there to check your deer that you're buying something. And remember, these are the folks that make these numbers available. So the deer check stations are usually a small store, convenience store. Hey, stop in there when it's not hunting season. Give these folks your business. They're working hard. They get very little for checking in the deer. It's a lot of work. And they provide these numbers. Without them, we wouldn't have this. So make sure you check in frequently with that local shop where you've checked in your deer, and give them some business. Give them some business year round, not just during the deer season. Get your bread and milk and beverage of choice there, and do some shopping there whenever you can. Stop into the deer check stations year round and give them some business, and thank them for being the deer check station. They are part of the team. Yes, they're team Fish and Game, these deer check stations. So give them your business when you can. And so here is the 2021 deer kill to date. The date of October 17th is 1,772, which is 20% below the 2,205 taken from a similar time last year. Yes, thank you, Dan Bergeron. Thank you, conservation officers, and especially thank you, deer check stations, for the hard work coming up with these numbers. We sure appreciate you doing that. Thank you very much. This is wildlife biologist Eric Orr for What's Wild in New Hampshire.